changing on the Lachado D for the last? I have one. When are you changing to the other melody? Whenever, is it in this? Let's see, is it in the same key? Okay, same key, so it doesn't matter. And then there's more.
Hey, David.
Sing me the Mizmor Shir. Huh? What's the Mizmor Shir? And it says in 6/8. What's the melody? Okay. Yeah, we were in here. I wasn't sure what it was set up for, so I moved the one that was there over to here. I thought it might be set up for tomorrow morning or something, so I left it the way it was.
Well, we should discuss the following.
Yeah. So this, I don't no longer need because
Say what? Apparently, this is that. I thought you said he took it. A new one. Oh.
Shabbat Shalom. Good, thank you. Good to see you.
okay. All right. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm gonna close this.
Shabbat Shalom. We'll have like a little intimate crowd. Yay! Tomorrow will be a little different, but Shabbat Shalom. And so we'll invite everyone to put away their phones and all their stuff from the week and just collectively exhale. And there we go. Mika, for you, it's been a pleasure having you and learning with you and celebrating with you. And Mom, we're glad that you're here too. Oh, Safta? Okay. Okay, all right. It's important to find Safta. Yeah, okay. That's right, because the parking lot's, anyway, packed, exactly. I mean, look. How about this? We think Safta is probably overwhelmed with happiness and is temporarily delayed. Right. It's exactly. So, when Safta will get here when Safta gets here. And we're glad that you're here. And we're going to begin with Shalom Aleichem, page 5.
Sidurim are underneath you?
These
Or-
books, red books.
or in front of you, depending on where you're sitting.
Why don't you all stand up and here we're going to connect. You'll meet in St. Louis, Boston, LA. Put your arms around each other. Oh yeah, you're going to remain seated.
Shalom Aleichem, Malachei Asharet, Malachei Elyon, Mimelech Malchei Amalachim, Akadosh Baruch Hu. Shalom Aleichem, Malachei Asharet, Malachei Elyon, Mimelech Malchei Amalachim, Akadosh Baruch Hu. Ay ay ay. Shalom Aleichem, Malachei Asharet, Malachei Elyon, Mimelech Malchei Amlachim, Akadosh Baruch Hu. Boachem l'shalom, Malachei Shalom, Malachei Elyon, Mimelech Malchei Hamalachim, Akadosh Baruch Hu. Boachem l'shalom, Malachei Shalom, Malachei Elyon, Mimelech Malchei Hamalachim, Akadosh Baruch Hu. Oy oy oy. Boachem l'shalom, Malachei Shalom, Malachei Elyon, Mimelech Malachei Amlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Baruch Hu Nil Shalom, Malachei Shalom, Malachei Elyon, Mimelech Malchei Hamalachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Baruch Hu Nil Shalom, Malachei Shalom, Malachei Elyon, Mimelech Malchei Hamalachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Oy oy oy. Baruch Hu Nil Shalom, Malachei Shalom, Malachei Elyon, Mimelech Malachei Amlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Tzeitzchem l'shalom, Malachei Shalom, Malachei Elyon, Mimelech Malchei Hamalachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Tzeitzchem l'shalom, Malachei Shalom, Malachei Elyon, Mimelech Malchei Hamalachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Ay ay ay. Tzeitzchem l'shalom, Malachei Shalom, Malachei Elyon, Mimelech Malachei Amlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu.
We can all be seated, page 11.
Lechu neranena l'Adonai, nari aletzur yishenu, nekadma fana b'toda, bizmirot nari alo, nekadma fana b'toda, bizmirot nari alo. Ki el gadol Adonai, umelech gadol al kol Elohim, asher biyado mechkerei aretz, v'to'afot harim lo. Asher biyado mechkerei aretz, v'to'afot harim lo. Asher lo yamviu asau, v'yabeshet yadav yatzau, mo nishtachah v'nivracha b'chakenu, mo Arba'im shana akut bidor, va'omaram to'e levavim, vehem lo yadu derachai, asher nishbati be'api, im yevo'un el menuchati. Page 17. Mizmor Shiru Ladonai Shir Chadash כי נפלאות עשה, הושיע לו ימינו, וזרוע הקודשו, הושיע אדוני ישועתו, לעיני הגויים גילה צדקתו, זכר חסדו ואמונתו לבית ישראל, ראו כל אפסי הארץ את ישועת אלוהינו, הריעו לאדוני כל הארץ, פיצחו ורננו וזמרו, זמרו לאדוני בכינור וכל זמרה, בחצוצרות וקול שופר, הריעו לפני המלך אדוני, ירם הים ומלואו, תבל ויושביה, נהרות ימחה וכף, יחד הרים ירננו לפני אדוני, קיווה לשפוט הארץ, ישפוט תבל בצדק, ועמים במישרים, ילאי לי 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 לי, יאי לי לי, ילאי לי 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 לי, ילאי לי 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 לי, איי לי לי, ילאי לי 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 לי, יאי לי לי לי, יביי, ינאי נאי נאי נאי, יאי לי לי, ילאי לי 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 לי, yambai la 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 ya la la ya la 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 la. Page 21. מזמור לדוד, הבו לאדוני בני אלים, הבו לאדוני כבוד ועוז, הבו לאדוני כבוד שמו, השתחוו לאדוני בהדרת קודש, כל אדוני על המים, אל הכבוד הרים, אדוני על מים רבים, כל אדוני בכוח, כל אדוני בהדר, כל אדוני שובר ארזים, וישבר אדוני את ארזי הלבנון, וירקידם כמו עגל, לבנון וסיריון כמו אבן רעמים, כל אדוני חוצב להבות אש, כל אדוני יכיל מדבר, יכיל אדוני מדבר קדש, כל אדוני יחולל איילות, ויחשוף יערות, כבוד, ובהיכלו כולו אומר כבוד. אדוני למבול ישב, וישב אדוני מלך לעולם. אדוני יוס לימו ייתן, אדוני יברך את עמו ושלום.
We
לך
continue
דודי?
on page 23.
Sounds good to me. We're going to start off with a tune that was written actually by one of our congregants. This tune was written by Peter Levitan that we're going to start with. Then we're going to go into something else that was not written by Peter Levitan. Lecha dodi likrat kala, pnei Shabbat nekabela. Lecha dodi likrat kala, pnei Shabbat nekabela. Shamor v'zachor b'dibur echad, Hishmianu el המייוחד, אדוני אחד ושמו אחד, לשם ולתפארת ולתהילה. לך דודי לקראת כלה, פני שבת נקבלה. לך דודי לקראת כלה, פני שבת נקבלה. לקראת שבת לכו ונלכה, כי מקור הברכה, מראש מקדם נסוכה, סוף מעשה במחשבה תחילה. לך דודי לקראת כלה, פני שבת נקבלה. לך דודי לקראת כלה, פני שבת נקבלה. מקדש מלך עיר מלוכה, קומי צאי מתוך ההפכה. רב לך שבט ויעמק הבכה, והוא יחמול עלייך חמלה. לך דודי לקראת כלה, פני שבת נקבלה. לך דודי לקראת כלה, פני שבת נקבלה. התנערי מעפר קומי, לבשי בגדי תפארתך עמי. על יד בן ישי בית הלחמי, קרבה אל נפשי גאלה. לך דודי לקראת כלה, פני שבת נקבלה. לך דודי לקראת כלה, פני שבת נקבלה. התעוררי, התעוררי, כי בא אורך קומי אורי. אורי, אורי, שיר דברי, כבוד אדוני עלייך נגלה. לך דודי לקראת כלה, פני שבת נקבלה. לך דודי לקראת כלה, פני שבת נקבלה. לך דודי לקראת כלה, ינני ינלי ינלי, פני שבת נקבלה. איי איי איי, לך דודי לקראת כלה, ינני ינני ינלי, פני שבת נקבלה. לא תבושי ולא תקלמי, מה תשתוכחי ומה תמי. בך יחסו עניי ימי, ונבנתה יראתי לה לך דודי לקראת קלה יללה 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 פני שבת נקבלה איי 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 לך דודי לקראת קלה יללה 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 פני שבת נקבלה אוי 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 והיו למשיסה שוסייך ורחקו כל מבלייך יסיס עלייך אלוהייך כמסוס חתן על כלה לך דודי לקראת כלה יללה 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 פני שבת נקבלה אוי וסמר לך דודי לקראת כלה יללה 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 פני שבת נקבלה אוי 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 ימין ושמאל תפרוצי ואת אדוני תעריצי על יד איש בן פרצי ונשמחה ונגילה לך דודי לקראת כלה יללה 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 בני שבת נקבלה איי 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 לך דודי לקראת כלה יללה 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 בני שבת נקבלה בואי ושלום עטרת בעלה גם בשמחה ובצולה תוך אמונה עם סגולה בואי חלה בואי חלה לך דודי לקראת כלה יללה 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 פני שבת נקבלה איי 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 לך דודי לקראת כלה יללה 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 פני שבת נקבלה.
Page 27. We can be seated.
מזמור שיר ליום השבת, טוב להודות, להודות לאדוני, ולזמר לשמך עליון, טוב להודות, להודות לאדוני ולזמר לשמך עליון להגיד בבוקר חסדך ואמונתך בלילות להגיד בבוקר חסדך ואמונתך בלילות. עלי עצור בילינה ועלי גרמי.
Page
28 at the arrow.
Wow.
Wow. Tzadik atamar yifrach keyeres pavanon yiske shetulim beveit Adonai בחצרות אלוהינו יפריחו עוד ינובון בשיבה דשנים ורעננים יהיו להגיד, כי עשן אדוני צורי ולא עוולת בו.
We're on page 29, about 5 lines down. Nasu Naharot Adonai.
Ay, 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 lai, 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 yananai, la, lai, ay, lai, 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 nai, 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 yananai, na, nai, 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 nai. Try that with me, it's not so hard. Yai, lai, 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 ya, la, lai, la, lai, 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 lai. Lie, 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 yada, die, da, die, lie, 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 lie. Hi, lie, 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 yada, die, da, die, 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 die. Hi, lie, yai, lie, 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 yada, lie, la, lie, 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 lie. Ay, lie, la, la, lie, ya, la, lie, ya, la, lie, ya, la, lie, 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 lie. Nasu neharot Adonai, nasu neharot kolam. Nasu neharot Adonai, yisu neharot ochyam. Mikolot ma'im rabim, adirim mishpereyam. Mikolot ma'im rabim, adir b'marom Adonai. Yalalai, 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 nai, 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 nai. Eidotecha ne'emnu meyod leveitcha nava kodesh Adonai leyorech yamim. Lai, 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 yada, dai, la, lai, 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 yada, dam, ba, dai, 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 nai, 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 nai.
Beautiful. At this point, we are going to light the Shabbat candles. And so, we'll invite whoever characterizes themselves in such a category. Yes, exactly. So everyone will invite all. Here. You're invited, Safta. Come on. We said all the young people, Safta. So you got to. Here. Yeah. Yeah, everyone. And Mila is just. Mila's there with. That's right. Exactly. Okay. We'll all gather together. Come closer. And. Are you Just don't burn the synagogue down. Otherwise, oh yeah, please rise. You're good. This is like, there you go. Okay, you did it. Okay, go ahead. All right. one more? Here, watch this. Here, watch this.
Hold it more like this.
Yeah, this is like the Jewish, here, take this from my hand. Yeah, take it from the bottom, and now hold it straight, and then come around. There you go. There we go. All right, you got a little work on that. You got to go home and play with fire some more. Okay, now we'll bring our hands together, and the cantor is going to lead. Oh, you guys want to do the bracha?
Bevakasha. Ready?
Good.
Ya la 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 la, 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 la la la. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kidshanu b'mitzvotav Vetzivanu, vetzivanu lehadlikner. Vetzivanu, vetzivanu lehadlikner. Vetzivanu, vetzivanu lehadlikner. Shel Shabbat.
And may the light of this candle help you see all the bright blessings that are so clearly present in your life. The light of love, the light of happiness, and the light of a life of endless possibility. And let us all say, Amen. Okay. Now we're going to do this talis prayer. You can all go sit down, except we're going to. Okay, you want to get up? Here, we'll do it right over here. How about this? Okay. So, Savta, you can come sit down over there.
We'll stay here, right?
That's fine.
Or we
Perfect.
can come up.
No. This is perfect. Okay.
You just need a microphone so that everybody can hear what you're going to say.
Oh,
You got this. You got
got
this.
this. Hold on, hold on.
I'll hold that. After I give you this.
Okay.
Hold this.
I gotta go this. Okay.
Okay.
Yes. Okay. I'm gonna cry a little bit, but it's okay. Dear Mika, this moment is very special. We see you standing here before us, full of light and life. You are surrounded by deep love of your family, all of those who came before us, Menashe and Bila, Molka and Huna, Isaac and Sarah, Lucia and Lucia, Marek and Valentina. And all of the ancestors going back to ancient times, all shining their light upon you. The strength of the support of your great-grandparents and your living family who are here with you today, loving and caring for you always and unconditionally. All of us together came here to celebrate you, Michaela Dalia, as Bat Mitzvah. I'm not going to. This talit represents the commandments and deeds Jewish people are meant to follow, as well as providing you with God's warming presence. May this talit envelop you like a hug, providing both physical and spiritual comfort. May it serve you as a reminder of God's warmth and love and your family's unconditional love and support. You have an inherited light inside you and deep and soulful wisdom. We have watched you practice your Torah portion and Haftarah every day. Throughout your studies, you asked intelligent questions, and you came up with wise and insightful answers. You felt deeply and became more and more engaged in the process of learning. You took no prisoners in preparation for this day. You told us that Parashat Bechukatai teaches us that despite hardships and difficulties that we endure in our life journey, we always look for the light. Even more so, because of those hardships, we find empathy and sensitivity and strength to take on the responsibility for ourselves and others. Adversity allows us to know the difference between right and wrong and teaches us to rely on the guidance from God and from our own internal compass, so relevant in our current times. Since the moment you were born, you were confident and smart, curious and creative, sensitive, loving and caring, and you possess intelligence in the mind and intelligence of the heart, which is such a rare gift. You see people in life clearly and have an uncanny ability to come up with the wisest answer by yourself. You give your heart and soul to the ones you care about. You feel everything so, so deeply. May you bring your special gifts in the service of leading us to the light. May this talit inspire you to connect to the power of your ancestors and the loving presence of God. We love you and so proud of you, and we'll always be here to support and lift you up.
Amen.
And Mika, we hope that you wear that talit proudly and with much blessing. And we all say, Amen. It's beautiful talis. We'll ask everyone to please rise for the Baruch Hu towards the bottom, page 39. The Baruch Hu, page 39. Now look.
Lai, 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 ai, nai, 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 lai, 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 dai, 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 lai, 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 la, lai, 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 Baruch Hu et Adonai HaMevorach.
Baruch Adonai HaMevorach le'olam le'olam va'ed.
Baruch Adonai HaMevorach le'olam le'olam va'ed. Lai, 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 la, lai, 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 la, lai, 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 lai.
We can all be seated.
Uma'avir yom umevi laila, umavdil ben yom uven laila, Adonai tzevaot shemo, El chai v'kayam, tamidim lo chalenu leolam va'ed, Baruch ata Adonai, Hama'ari v'aravim.
Page 40.
נצליח בחוקיך ונשמח בדברי תורתך. כי הם חיינו וירח ימינו בהם נגב. ואהבתך אל תסיר ממנו לעולמים, ברוך אתה אדוני, אוהב עמו ישראל. שמע ישראל, אדוני אלוהינו, Adonai Echad. Ve'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha v'chol levavcha u'v'chol nafshecha u'v'chol meodecha ve'hayu hadvarim ha'ele Asher anochi mitzavecha hayom alavavecha veshinantam levanecha vedibarta bam beshivtecha beveitecha uvlechtecha vaderech ובשוכבך ובקומך, וקשרתם לאות על ידיך, והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך, וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך, ובשעריך, והיה אם שמוע תשמעו.
We continue silently through the bottom of page 42.
Adonai Elohechem emet ve'emunah kol tov v'kayim aleinu ki Adonai Eloheinu v'ein zolato v'nachni Yisrael amo potim yad malachim. ומלכותו ברצון קיבלו עליהם משה ומרים ובני ישראל לכהנו שירה בשמחה רבה ויאמרו כולם.
Page 44, the middle of the page.
מי כמוך באלים אדוני, מי כמוך נדר בקודש נורא תהילות, עושה פלא נורא תהילות, עושה פלא מלכותך ראו בניך בוקע ים לפני משה זה אלינו ויאמרו אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד ונאמר כי פטרנו את יעקב וגאלו מיד חזק ממנו Baruch atah Adonai Ga'al Yisrael.
The Hashkivenu prayer for peace, page 45. Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu Shalom V'Amidim. Take that Tova Mefanech V'Oshin Alaman Shemach.
Ushmor tzeiteinu uvoenu lechayim u'leshalom מעתה ועד עולם, ופרוס עלינו סוכת שלומך, ברוך אתה אדוני, הפורש סוכת שלום, עלינו ועל כל עמו ישראל, הפורש סוכת שלום, עלינו ועל כל עמו ישראל, ויעל, ויעל, ויעל ירושלים.
Please rise, Vishamru, page 46.
ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, שבס לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. ביני ובין בני ישראל, אותי לעולם, אותי לעולם, אותי לעולם. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות לדורותם ברית עולם. כי ששת ימים עשה אדוני את השמיים ואת הארץ, ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, שבס לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. וביום השביעי שבת וינפש, שבת וינפש ביום השביעי, ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. יתגדל ויתקדש שמי רבה, בעלמא דברה קירותי וימליך מלכותי, בחייכון וביומכון ובחיי דכל בית ישראל, בעגלה בעגלה ובזמן קריב, ואמרו אמן. יהי שמי רבה מבורך לעולם וליומי עולמיה יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל, שמי דקודשה בריחו לילה מן כל ברכתה ושירתה, תושבחתה ונחמתה, דאמירן בעולמה, ואמרו Amen.
The Amidah, our own private time for prayer and meditation, can be found, at least the traditional liturgy can be found beginning on page 47. And when you're done with your Amidah, you can be seated. Kaddish Shalom is on page 54. But first, O say Shalom.
Ose shalom bimroma, hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael, ve'al kol Yisrael, ve'imru עושה שלום במרומיו, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל, ועל כל ישראל, ואמרו, אמרו, אמן. Yamma lai 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 lai, yalla lai 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 lai, yalla lai 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 lai, yamma lai 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 lai, yalla lai 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 lai, yalla lai 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 lai. Ose shalom bimromav, hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael. ועל כל יושבי תבל, ואמרו, אמרו, אמן. יתקרא ויקרא שמי רבה, ביומא דברה קירותי וימליך מלכותי בחייכון ובימיכון ובחייתך בית ישראל, בעגלה בזמן קריב אמרו, אמן. יהי שמי רבה מבורך, לעולם וליומי יומיה יתברך, יתברך וישתבח ויתפור ויתרומם ויתנשא ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל שמי לקודשה, בריחו לעילה מן כל ברכתה ושירתה תושבחתה ונחמתה דמירם ביומה ויאמרו אמן. תתקבל צלותיהן ובאותיהן לכל ישראל קודם אבוהן וישמעיה ויאמרו אמן. יהי שלום רבה מן שמיה וחיים עלינו ועל כל ישראל ויאמרו אמן. עושה שלום במרומיו, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל ועל כל יושבי תבל, ויאמרו amen.
Have you ever worked with really little kids before? Yeah? What, were you like a CIT or something? Or dance assistant. Okay. So let's say at the I know a lot about dance studios. I mean, it's clear. Like I have like a very John Travolta kind of vibe. Do you know who John Travolta is? Kind of. All right. We've got some things to work out here before the bat mitzvah. Okay. So anyway, at the dance studio, when you're serving as the dance assistant, I assume that there is some equipment that the really little kids are not allowed to touch. Is that true? Okay, so let's imagine that it is this, has this ever happened to you, that you have the smallest of children, like the really little tiny ones, and you see them, and they're at the dance studio, and they approach the thing that they're not supposed to approach, the dance studio equipment thing, which I don't know what it's called because I am not a dance studio guy, but they are there, and they are about to touch it, which they know they're not supposed to. And they look over at you, and they're kind of like waiting to see. And then they look, and they're waiting to see what would happen if they do what they're not supposed to do. And your reaction, or any of our reactions, in that situation is teaching a child something very important. And it's actually the same lesson as the Torah portion, which is that our actions have consequences. A little child, or even as something as simple as a flame, even a smaller child will put their hand up to the flame until they burn their hand. They need to learn that their actions have consequences, right? That's what the Torah portion is teaching. And it teaches it in some rough ways, right? If you look at Bechukotai, there are some things where there's some, it's called the Tochacha. There are some like harsh curses. You don't have to read very far tomorrow to see some pretty rough stuff. You remember it from when you were going over it. So the question is, why does the Torah need to enumerate all of these curses that will happen to the people? And I think it all goes back to what I was saying before, which is everyone, from the smallest of children to aspiring adults to a nation of Israel need to learn that their actions have consequences. Actions have consequences. Now, that can be incredibly challenging for a child that burns their finger, or for a teenager who steps out too far and has consequences that result in disciplinary actions sometimes. It can be the truth for a nation. And the question is, like, what's good about that? Like, why do we celebrate this in the Torah? And I think the reason that we celebrate this in the Torah is that actions have consequences, but it doesn't have to be a bad thing all the time. It's not only your actions have consequences when you're touching something that you're not supposed to, or when you're harming yourself, or when you're harming someone else. Actions have consequences, meaning we can create and make a blessing. We can help instead of harm. We can heal instead of haunt. In other words, actions have an incredible capacity to have consequences, bad and good. And so my hope for you is that you're going to recognize the power through your parsha of your actions. That something small that you say can be both a curse, but it can also be a blessing. That something small that you do can have both negative and positive contributions to the world. As human beings, as we learn and live life, we learn the lesson of the Torah portion, Bechukotai. Our actions have consequences. May you use your actions for good, for blessing, and for light. Shabbat Shalom. And speaking of actions, we would like you to perform an action right now. The action is Kiddush. Would you kindly please? And we are proud to present to you not only this Kiddush cup, which is a gift for our congregation to you in celebration of your bat mitzvah. Why don't we all hang low? Are we going to go up? Maybe be around. Okay, Cantor's in charge here. There's a microphone, so she's got it. And I'd also like to, if you're moving on up, I'm moving with you. I'm taking the show on the road. And I'd also like to point out that we're including some other things, a beautiful kippah, and also a book about Israel. And we know that Israel occupies an important place in your family's hearts. There's also some certificates, including a gift that if you participate in a Teen Israel program, there's quite a significant, like thousands of dollars of discount. So we hope that you'll participate in a Teen Israel program. And then lastly, but not leastly, there is a certificate here that certifies that you are a bat mitzvah here at Adat Ariel. So that means you have to show up tomorrow, because otherwise it'll make us look silly. We already signed the certificate. Okay, good. But the most important gift is the gift of love that surrounds you, and the gift of love from the Torah that's in your heart. And let's celebrate that now with the Kiddush. Please rise, page 55.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, borei puri hagafen.
Amen.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kishanu b'mitzvotav v'ratzavanu, v'shabbat kodsho b'ahava uvratzon hinchilanu, zikaron lema'aseh v'reshit, ki hu yom tehila lemikrai kodesh, zecher litzia mitzrayim, kivanu v'charta ve'otanu kidashta mikohamim, ve'shabbat kodshecha be'ava uvratzon hinchaltanu. Baruch atah Adonai mekadesh haShabbat.
Amen.
How beautiful that sounded. I was almost like, I didn't want to sing along.
Wow, down the hatch.
Well, l'chaim toivim. Oh.
I do tell the kids that they're supposed to drink it all because they have to take the cup home.
Yeah.
So they have to take the cup home empty. So she took me quite literally,
Yeah.
and in one
Gulp.
good for you.
All right. Yeah, you throw that in there.
And you're going to take this home too.
Okay.
Don't forget to take that home.
Okay.
This is
you
yours.
take this. You're welcome. And I want to recognize that today is not yet tonight. Tonight will mark a new day, but before the sun sets, we are in the 38th day of the Omer. The 38th day of the Omer, the period in between Pesach and Shavuot. Pesach is our freedom. Shavuot is our acceptance of responsibility with the revelation of the Ten Commandments. And God willing, let's just say that we hope that the next few days of the Omer are better than the first 38 because it has been, how about this? We know that the next day of the Omer is going to be a very bright number because of your bat mitzvah, and we look forward to that. Okay, we continue with Aleinu on the next page.
56.
Page 56.
עלינו לשבח לאדון הכל, לתת גדולה ליוצר בראשית, שלא עשנו כגויי הארצות, ולא שמנו כמשפחות האדמה, שלא שם חלקנו כהם, וגורלנו ככל עמונם, ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים, הקדוש ברוך הוא, שהוא נוטה שמיים ויוסר הארץ, ומושב יקרו בשמיים ממעל, ושכינתו זו בגובי מרומים, הוא אלוהינו אין עוד אמת מלכנו אפס זולתו, ככתוב בתורתו, וידעת היום והשבותה אל לבביך, כי אדוני הוא אלוהים בשמיים ממעל, ועל הארץ מתחת אין עוד. לא כן יקבל לך אדוני אלוהינו לראות מרע בדברי רצחה לפרקים, תקן עולם במלכות של רב בני בשר. ככתוב בתורתך אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד, ונאמר והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ, ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד, ושמו
In love, we recall those who no longer walk this earth, and we are grateful to God for the gift of their lives and for the cherished memories that never fade. This week, we, as a community, mourn the passing of Tamar Wise and Marilyn Stefanowitz, and we continue to observe the Shloshim, the 30 days since the passing of Carol Cunningham. And this coming week, we'll observe the yurtzeits of Scott Elias, Raphael Lowe, Ethel Greenberg, Theodore Gusto, Martin Kahan, Ethel Mendelson, Pearl Pincus, Phyllis Prell, Yaakov Roseman, Gertrude Van Gelder, Sally Allender, Matthew Binder, Jack Chavot, Theodore Katz, Sherry McClintock, George Papkin, William Schumer, Irma Spiegel, Anne Pauline Victor, Kenneth Arlen, Yehuda Ben Shabbat, Clive Campbell, Donald Edlin, Stephen Kester Forer, Marion Bergman, George Gehring, Sarah Grauler, Marina Grunstein, Abraham Hellman, Norman Rosen, Gustav Rubin, Bruce Zweben, Beverly Brower, Anne Lillian Gelber, Ralph Malistorf, Marcia Miller, Gloria Rosenzweig, Sally Salomon, Fanny West, Harry Alchel, Alan Jafrida, Louis Golden, Abraham Kosov, Nosrallah Lali, Liana Lewinson, Ida Moldavsky, Sylvia Porras, Sydney Rose, William Siegel, Claire Silver, Morris Wise, Isidore Growler, Edith Jacobs, Louis Ringler, and Susan Weichelsbaum. Does anyone else have a yurtzeit for someone I neglected to mention? No? Okay, we'll ask those of you who are in mourning or observing a yurtzeit to please rise as we sanctify God's name with the words of Mourner's Kaddish, page 58. Yitkadal v'yitkadash shemei rabbah, v'yamad yivra kirutei, v'yamlich malchutei, b'chayechon u'v'yomechon, u'chaye dechol beit Yisrael, ba'agala u'v'zman kari v'imru, amen. Yehi shmei rabbah mevorach le'olam omei almaya, yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnatzeh, v'yitadar v'yitaleh v'yitalal, shemei dekudisha b'riachu, le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata, tushbechata v'nechemata, damiran bi'alma v'yimru, amen. Yehi shlama rabba min shemaya, v'chaim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'yimru, amen. Oseh shalom b'imromav, hu ya'aseh shalom, aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'al kol yoshvei tevel, v'imru, amen. And may the memories of our loved ones be a source of comfort and blessing, and let us all say, amen. We want to thank David Kaminer for being here. We want to thank the cantor for leading such a beautiful service. We want to wish you, Michaela, a beautiful Shabbat, one that you will remember for the rest of your life and will be a guiding source of light as you continue to make your path in life. And it's a pleasure to welcome everyone from out of town, even if you are from Boston. I'm a New Yorker. Anytime we can take a swipe at Boston, we do it. You know, it's in the DNA. Anyway, I think that'll be it for this evening. So we'll ask everyone to please rise as we'll conclude our service with our homeland, the state of Israel in mind and in heart, as we conclude with Hatikvah.
Kol od balev penima, nefesh Yehudi omiyah, ulefate mizrach kadima, ayin letzion Sophia. Od lo avda tikvateinu, hatikva bat shnot alpayim, liot am chofshi be'artzeinu eretz Zion v'Yerushalayim. Liot am chofshi be'artzeinu eretz Zion v'Yerushalayim.
Shabbat shalom, everyone. We'll see everyone tomorrow morning. Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat shalom. Thank you so much. Yeah, well, I've been getting better because I've been pulling it
I would play more if there were more keys.
I just wish they had stapled this better. Maybe it'll
Most of them,
stretch.
there are more. You pay about $250,000.
You know, it's
With a bunch of
books like that. It's,
extra keys.
but
I don't
you
need
know,
that.
at least it's not falling off. So that's the main thing.
Or Jacob Collier, if you know who that is.
What?
I saw him for my birthday. We spent a lot of money on it. And it was the most amazing concert I've ever seen. It's just so different. He is
Get some sleep. Okay.
I will. Shabbat shalom. Yeah, I know. That's just for Talit. And therefore, she also was presumably one of
Okay, excellent. I hope you feel better. Yeah, that's okay. Mazel tov.
I wear it all the time.
Mazel tov. Mazel tov. I'm a Met fan. I have a last laugh. That's right, boss.
We were just in New York, and the Dodgers and the Mets were playing. And I've never seen a game hit in any other stadium other than Dodger Stadium.
Really?
So we had plans. We didn't buy tickets because we heard that the weather might be a little questionable. It's good we didn't buy tickets because
Rained out.
they just like the day before they said it's going to be a doubleheader on Monday on Tuesday.
Oh, so they canceled it.
So they canceled it, but I was so disappointed because I really wanted to go. Never been there.
I am running for Shabbat dinner. I'm a little late. Shabbat shalom. I'll see you tomorrow.
Bye, guys.
Shabbat shalom.
Shalom.